Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Seinäjoki, Finland.
Se on ihan ok. Se muutettiin eilen itse asiassa, mä en muistanut se ohjelman mukaan, niin se muutettiin tuossa.
Aina päivitetään tätä sivua.
Joo.
Joo, siis se on näin.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Seinäjoki, Finland for the Youth Nordic Championships 2017. My name is Jani Mäkinen and I'm the commentator for the 3 games today. First we have the female teams from Norway and Sweden. After that the bronze medal for male, Finland against Sweden, and the final match then Denmark against Norway. We are only few minutes away from the start of the game. We heard some good spirit shouting and cheer up here before the match from the girl teams. Sweden team, number 1. Ebba Levich. Number 2, Sofia Axelsson. Number 3, Cecilia Jäger. Number 4, Emilie Berggren. Number 5, Anna Lindqvist. Number 8, Agnes Hoas. Number 9, Levina Johansson. Number 10, Sophie Öberg. Number 12, Ellen Järglu-Schäf. Number 13, Estelle Persson. Number 14, Elin Strand. Number 15, Victoria Isaksson. Number 21, Emilia Brubeck. Number 34, Jonna Nordström. Number 98, I think it's Jessica, would it be Bergström? 10 seconds to game. Yesterday we saw these 2 games playing each other, and Norway won the both game by 1 goal that was from a penalty shot. So Sweden really has to try not to first of all take any penalties and then try to figure out how to put the ball in the Norwegian goal. Yesterday what I saw, they were not definitely effective, and now the game is on. And the Norway takes the ball to the Swedish goal. They are a few meters away from the goal. Yesterday we saw that they played a lot close to the safety corner there on that side of the goal, forcing the Swedish defense to have the sequence. Now the Swedish girl got the ball. Let's see if she can pass it. The Norwegian girl takes it. Again the ball is with the Norwegian. The Swedish girl was unable to pass the ball away because there were no one helping her. Still the Swedish defense has to do the changing sequence. The defender and the goalkeeper have to do the sequence, and now we are pretty close, nothing really dangerous there. Norwegians are controlling the ball. Close enough to the Swedish goal to... Now there is no defender. And here, well, there it is again. There are now Norwegian girls waiting for a pass, but Norway is unable to do it, and then Sweden gets the ball and in the mid-pool. And now again it seems that they are swimming to the corner, waiting their own team to gear up for a good attack. Perhaps it's a wise thing, there is no point just going by yourself if there is no one to help you. Now there should be enough Swedes to do something, but apparently they again have chosen to stay with the tactic they had, that they forced the Norway to defend and then they control the ball in the corner. Let's see if the Norway gets the ball away from the Swedes. Yes, so it seems. So the Swedes again got the ball to that corner, but they were totally unable to do anything in the attack area. Now we are back in the Swedish section of the pool. The Swedish defense, I must say, it's well organized. They are changing pretty well. They are closing the doors from the Norwegian attack. Now the Swedes got the ball. Somebody should go to the closer to the bottom, really. Okay, now it's again in the mid-water, which is always a danger zone because then the opponents can come from above and below. Again in the mid-water. They should get closer to the bottom. Now they finally get it closer to the Norwegian goal, and again in the same old corner. What we've seen so much during these two previous games. Let's see if the Norwegians, what's their tactic against this Swedish tactic that they want to take the ball to the corner. But really they should be able to. There is a girl waiting for a pass. Now they get the ball again. No much pressure from Norway. Okay, back in the corner, and what then? Let's see. I wonder who they are waiting for. Again, there is a girl on the bottom. That's correct. This is a good way to do it. To get the ball to the bottom, so it's much easier to defend the ball 1-to-1. Well played by the Swedish girl, defending the ball with her legs. Let's see if some girl want to. I wonder what is the tactic here. Who is gonna make the initiative to attack to the goal, because they are really playing in the same corner all the time. I talked to the Swedish team coach this morning, and I said that there was fairly ineffective techniques. But she said that they had spoken a lot about not taking penalties, for which they lost yesterday to both of the games. Now we have had this ball maybe 2 minutes already in the same area of the pool. Let's see now. What is this now? Again to the corner. There are 3 girls now on the bottom, 3 Swedes. Is it so that they are frightened to take it, and who they are waiting for, I wonder? Okay. Again we have 3 Swedish girls at the same place, protecting the ball pretty well. It's actually quite easy if you can defend the ball with the legs. Okay, now there is some pressure from the Norway, but again to the same corner. They are so close to this is a fairly small pool here in Seinäjoki. So actually it's quite easy to force the defending team to protect their goal and keep them alerted, keep them changing, so they can then have 4 players defending like we see now. There is a defender and there is the goalkeeper from the Norwegian team, but they are doing the changing sequence. Okay, but now it seems that the Norwegian girl has the ball. Okay, well played. Now they again should take the ball away from their own goal so they can release the defend, which they did. That was well played. Now they should have girls closer to the bottom. And well, the Norwegians seem to be more actively getting to the Swedish goal now. At least they are trying something, but Swedish defense is quite good. Many children in the neighbor bowl here are watching the game. This is good marketing for our sport here, really. Many girls are shouting loud. Now I see 5 Norwegian players, long time, all of them on the surface. I will name this pool corner Swedish Girls Home Corner. From now on in Seinäjoki, we have name for our pool one corner, so everybody knows what we are talking about. Some wrestling on the surface. There is one Norwegian and oh no. That was some roughing from a Swede. Player number 14 lost her temper. She's Elin Strand. She was doing little roughing and no, it seems no penalty from that. It was just she put her hand to the throat of a Norwegian player and that was the reason for a Norwegian's free throw. Now we are back closer to the Swedish goal. One Swede holding the ball. Now there are some girls waiting below, which is very good because that's where the ball is gonna come. Look at that, it was a great pass by the Norwegians. But no help for this lady, so okay, now some Norwegians showed up. Let's see if the Swedes got the ball again. They should get away now from there. It's very dangerous to be on top of their own goal with the ball. Some mid-water wrestling there and then she's heading back to the corner, isn't she? Yes, she is. A good pass back to the safety position. This is now at least one Swede wants to make an initiative. Somebody is gonna go towards to the goal, but the Swede, the lady in the corner, is just keeping the ball with her without making any initiative, and then he no, there is another Swede also, so they could retain the ball to themselves. Let's see. Okay, now back to the same. This is well played by the Swede because they are protecting with the legs. That is excellent. Again in the corner. Last time they had their attack. I think they haven't really come even 2 meters close to the. Okay, now something is gonna happen. But then there is a Norwegian attacker who is wrestling with the Swede and taking the force off from that attack. Again in the corner. Swedes are holding the ball there. Some Norwegians are trying to do something, giving them a little pressure, but it's actually right now it's very easy for the Swedes to defend. It's interesting that yesterday this tactic didn't really give not much, at least, to the Swedes. They could hold the ball in this area, but they were unable to create any very dangerous attacks against the Norwegians. Now again we maybe 1 minute now again in the same corner. For a commentator it's a bit difficult to... Okay, now something has happened. The referee in the water has stopped the game. Somebody has used the pool structures for supporting, so it's a free throw for this Norwegian team, I guess. Timeout. Was it for Norway? Norwegian timeout. They wanted to have it. What? For Norway. Timeout for... Yes. No, for Norwegian team. Timeout for Norwegian team. So maybe they are checking the tactics, how to get the ball from the Swedish team while they are using this corner defense tactics. I must admit that this is a well-known tactic, of course, to take the ball to the corner, but I have never seen an underwater rugby game or a team that was so keen to have the ball there in the corner. It's interesting that the Swedes have so solid tactics for going to that corner and holding the ball there. But what they are really lacking is the way to get to the goal, to really challenge the Norwegian defense for making the goals, because that's the way you win the game. And now it seems that the Swedes, they want to have two consecutives. Also the Swedes want to have the timeout now. Interesting. 2 consecutive timeouts. The pool area is still quite... there are no many people because the male teams, they are warming up in the bigger pool here in the swimming hall. It's gonna be Finland against Sweden. The Finnish team, at least I can see that they are now swimming in their lane. The Finns are gonna play in the blue color and the Swedes are gonna play in the white color in the coming match. So the Swedish girl team coach, she's giving some instructions to her team. They have one coach in the water and then they have few coaches out of the water.
Tulee kolmonen ulos. Kolmonenko ulos? Joo.
Sweden is gonna change one player. Number 3, Miss Cecilia Jäger, she's coming out. And number 24, Miss Jonna Nordström is gonna come in. Okay, the game is on again and we are close to the Swedish goal. The Swedes get the ball, passing. So we have had 2 consecutive timeouts. Certainly tactics have been revised because it wasn't very fruitful, at least of Sweden. Let's see if they have now some variety in their tactics. Okay, the Swedes got the ball. Now we are back in the famous corner again. I think the Norwegians must have spoken of how to break this ball control that Sweden is able to do. in this area of the pool. I think the Norwegian team should be a little braver, trying to capture the ball. Now, for instance, now they were, maybe the defender should make a little attack towards the ball and try to help a little bit of the attackers to get the ball, like she does now. One defender was at least trying to approach the Swedish players again in the corner, but for a while there was a Swedish player close to the goal. She was waiting for her teammate to come with the ball closer to the goal, but no. I wonder if they have chosen the persons that will try to score. Is it so that certain people are meant to take the ball control and then some girls would attack to the goal? But now we are close to the mid pool. Now the Norwegians should be a little bit more brave in trying to get the ball if they want to break the Swedish ball control. Let's see. Maybe 1 minute again. Oh, we are now coming to the half time. Few seconds. Here we are. First half. Sweden, Norway, 0-0. It's a 5 minutes break. I have instructed the male team so that straight after this, when the women have finalized their game, that they can enter into this deep pool for some rehearsals, some lung opening, pressure balancing before their game. It seems that the Swedish team will make some changes again.
Oliko siellä vaihto? Nelonen ulos.
Yes, the Swedish team makes one change in their team. Number 4, Emilie Berggren, she's gonna come out. And player number 21, Emilia Brubeck, she's coming in. So this was a second change for the Swedish team. At least the Swedes can. The Swedes are really shouting loud, so it's not because of not shouting that they may win or lose this game. The girl Vikings can at least shout loud. Let's see if that will result in goals in this game. I must note that they didn't score a single goal yet. Neither did Norway in normal game, only by 2 penalty goals. One in each game they have taken the advantage. 50 seconds to go. Let's see. I will introduce the Norway's team because I only introduced Sweden. It's number 1, and now I must say that Norwegians' names are not my specialty. We have number 1, Tuva Edvardsen. Number 2, Caroline Fjellandsboe. Number 3, Elisabeth Åse. Number 4, Emily Saiboe Jakobsen. Number 5, Ida Skulstad. Number 6, Amanda Kalvholt. Number 7, Astrid Tenga. Number 8, Christine Oen. Number 9, Ranghild Tidskore. That must be an abbreviation. And then number 10, Susanne Edvardsen. Number 11, Ylva Lyssand. Number 12, Andrea Lintorp. Number 15, Pernille Loekvold Andersen. Number 18, Kristin Meekstrand. That was the Norwegian team, and now the game is on again. Now the Norwegians are in the also familiar corner, but they come to the goal. There are some other Norwegian girls now. Okay, the Swedes got the ball. Well played by a Norwegian. She got the ball. It was well done by the Norwegian girl. And now they are close to the goal again. A well pass. There was a girl waiting below, which is exactly what you should do. Coming a little out. Close to the surface. Now the Swede has the ball. She's holding it very strongly, and there are now at least 2 Norwegians at this moment trying to get the ball from her. Some girls waiting below. That is exactly what you should do in this wrestling, surface wrestling. Now it came down like it always does. And then there are a strong Norwegian attack, but the Swedes are still positioned. The defender is at her position. It was a rather dangerous, at least, for the Swedes. The Norwegian, they are more keen to come to the goal. I would say they play, how would I say, their game is at least more beautiful to watch, more interesting. Okay, now again there was a defender missing for a while. The Norwegians have the ball closer to the basket. In the danger zone, again pass, but now this time it's a little miss, but they still can maintain the control of the ball. Norwegians have now had the ball in the Swedish section for about, would it be close to 2 minutes already. Again an attack towards the goal. The defender wasn't well positioned this time either. It seems that the Swedish defender, specifically goalkeeper, is in her position, but few times I've now noticed that the defender was missing. Now there is a defender. Now there is not. So there is a little moment. If only there were more Norwegian girls out there. It seems that there are only 1 or 2 girls working together. Too much surface time for the Norwegians. There are the other goalkeeper and the defender have spent now, I can see on the surface, like more than 10 seconds, and now the Sweden gets the control of the ball. starts to attack. Let us see whether this is gonna be another corner rumble. Well played by a Swede. Let's see if they can maintain the control. Still, okay, now the Norwegian girl grabbed the ball. It's with Norway. Is there anyone below? Now there is one girl below waiting for a pass. Some wrestling. Very strong looking two girls. Number 14 from the Swedish team. Really strong lady. Now she's 1-1 for a moment. Let's see. Let's see. It was the first really dangerous. And it was number 14 from Swedish team who Miss Elin Strand, who was able to have a 1-1 situation for a short while. Now the Norwegians have the ball and now they are coming to the Swedish section of the pool. The defender is at her position. Another defender. The girl was grabbing, the defender was grabbing a basket with her hand, which is not allowed. The referee didn't see that. The ball is in the mid-pool, mid-water. Now Norway is trying to come closer to the bottom. Well done. Now they need to try to make some sort of an attack, which they are at least trying to do. Ball is with the Norwegians again. I must. The Swedish defender is. The Norwegians are quite high up in the pool. All the Norwegian girls are now in the quarter, Swedish quarter. There, it's a little dangerous, perhaps if the Swedes can take the ball and swim through the pool fast on the bottom, then it may be a little risky. For a short moment there were very many girls on the surface. Now a single try for a girl. Now there is a moment. Let's see. Oh, well done by the Norwegian number. It was number 5 who was able to lift. Is Ida Skjulstad. He was able to lift the goalkeeper, but then was not able to put the ball in. So it was a dangerous, well played. At least he tried to do the initiative. Oh, it was number 15, not 5, so let us correct. It was Norwegian girl Pernille Loikevold. Horrible last name, sorry Norwegian friends. They are very difficult to pronounce for a Finn, these Norwegian and also Swedish, some Swedish name also. In Seinäjoki we don't have here any, well, I would say not any Swedish speaking population. In Finland it's in the coastal areas, and now there is a water referee in the water. It was hitting, and it's a free throw for the Norwegian team, and the Norwegian team leader who really has passion for this game. I hope he's not gonna get a heart attack here in Seinäjoki. He really lives this game. That's a free throw. Now there are at least many Norwegians at the same time. Now they should be able to take the ball. Go. Now there is an excellent moment because the defend was totally missing for a while, but then the Swede was able to grab the ball. Still the ball is with the Norwegians on top of the Swedish goal. Let's see, another attack now coming in. They need more girls there, more blue color. We should have more girls closer to the... No, okay, now it's... Again, there is no defender. It's 1-1. Let's see. No, not able to do. But now we are living dangerous times for the Swedes because the defender was 2 times now missing totally. Now the defender is on her position. Oh, that was a bad pass, but the Norwegian girl was able to cover that one. The ball is again with the Norwegians. Now there are some help. There are now few Norwegian girls close to the goal. Again in the corner. Let's see. Ball is on the bottom. Again defender missing. That was 3rd time in a minute when there was no defender, and again they could grab the goalkeeper but were unable to create very dangerous. That was a good try though. The girl actually, she did what she had to do. She saw that there is no defender, so she took the opportunity and attacked. Now there is a wrestling going on the surface. There are 2 Norwegians and 2 Swedes wrestling. Ball comes down. Again no defender. But still the Swedes are pretty solid at their own goal. Again no defender and it's a goal. It's a goal. Norwegian girls are hugging to each other. They enjoy the moment a lot. Is it number 1? No, it's number 3. It's number 3 and there are girls kissing to each other. This is crazy. It's Elisabeth Åse who is the scorer now. And the Swedes take the timeout immediately after the Norwegian goal. And like I commented before, we saw and there is a Swedish goalkeeper is crying. This is a sad moment for the Swedish team because I think they really wanted to win this game. She must be a bit disappointed, or very disappointed, but it wasn't her fault really. I would say that in 1.5 minutes before the Norwegians were able to score, it was the Swedish defense that wasn't at their position. We are living some very touchy moment here. Joy of the Norwegians and the sorrow of the Swedes, but we are still, I think we have still quite many. We have 5.5, close to 6 minutes game time still left. The Norwegians are really tranquil now. The Swedes also. There was no shouting now. This was a tranquil moment, this time out. But it definitely wasn't the goalkeeper's fault. The Norwegians could grab so well from the back, and it was obvious that it's gonna be goal. The defense was missing so many times in the past 1.5 minutes. The game is on and the ball is with Sweden. Now it seems that there is no much volume here anymore. I think not that much shouting, at least. Okay, some wrestling and the ball was out of the water. It's a Swedish free throw. And they tried to conquer the goal, what I saw, but I didn't see if it was successful. No, it wasn't. The Norwegians are well positioned. Game is on. Ball is with the Swedes. Now the Swedes are closer to the goal. Now they must be attacking. They must attack. That is only what they can do now here in Seinäjoki 2017 Youth Championships. Now it looks like they really are closer to, this is how it should look like. There is a Swedish girl waiting for the ball. I think it was a throat. Yes, wide free throw. Norwegian girl grabbed by the throat of a Norwegian player, and this is the reason for this free throw. Okay, some male team starts to spirit up here. That game is gonna start in 20 minutes. But now we are women, 4.5 minutes to go. Norway is in 1 goal lead. But the Swedes are now really fighting. Now the ball is with the Swedes. Pass, but it was a failure. Norwegian got it. Strong. Number 9 from Norway. Holding the ball, able to pass the ball to her teammates, and again passing. Now they should be getting closer to the bottom because that's where you play underwater rugby. They are in the corner. Of course, the Norwegians have no any rush. Let's see if they will take the advantage of their lead, calm down, take the ball control, and just waste time. But the Swedes now really, they need to be very aggressive. She loses her snorkel tube, but she's trying to look for somebody to pass. No Swedish girls below, and the ball is with the Norwegian again. No goalkeeper. Still, the Norwegians were able to maintain the control. A good pass, but this time there is Swedish defender in her position. But now there is not. Again, a defender missing, and at least a try by the Norwegian girl to score, but this time it was no successful. Some wrestling on the surface. Really strong Swedish girl holding, well played. There were many Norwegians trying to grab. Is there anyone below? Yes, there is. Well played by the Swede again, and another pass. Now she should really get closer to the bottom because the midwater is always a danger zone. Yes. Now the Swedes are at least in control, and now there is a girl going closer to the goal. Now there are many Swedes, many Swedish players, but are they able to pass the ball to their teammates? Not this time. The Norwegian girl got the ball, and a well played pass, and then there is a girl below also. Let's see. Yes, it's a pass again. No defender, but okay, now there was a little while again without a defense. The Swedish girl, well played by the Swede, getting the ball, and now they should really gear up. There is no one to help her. A lonely Swede. A lot of noise now, a lot of motion here in Seinäjoki. The Swedes got the ball, now they have 1 minute 40 seconds to go. Again there is girl waiting. There is girl waiting at the goal. They should move towards the goal. A pointless game to take the ball up to the surface. That was really pointless. But they survived. They got the ball. Now there are 2 girls from Sweden at least close to the goal. Third one come in. They should really try to get towards the goal. 1 girl and 4 Norwegians now. But that is what she had to do. She had to do that. Now there are 3 Swedish girls. Now they should, a good pass, well played, and an attack. But there was a Norwegian defender ready for that one. A dangerous pass to her teammates by Norwegian. Okay, they got it. Now there is 46 seconds left in the game. 1-1. And now the Norwegians conquered the goal. Let's see if they can maintain that. They really should get the ball now. No, the Swedes got it. 25 seconds left in the game. Now we are leaving the momentum. The Swedes, now it's a good opportunity for the Swedes. But the pass was a failure. The Norwegians have it. 16 seconds. last try maybe for Sweden. Let's see if something comes out of it. 5 seconds. Too little. It is win to Norway. Disappointment for the Swedish team. Third time during this weekend Norway has won by 1 goal. It is a big disappointment for the Swedish girls. They did their best. I would say that their tactics were a little poor. In my opinion, they should have chosen more variety in their game. They should have been more aggressive, go closer to the goal, try to score. Now they spend a lot of time in the corner, and then only after the Norwegian goal they were able to do some good quality attacks. Some girls are crying by the poolside. Sad moments for some Swedish players. They are shaking their hands. It was a fair game, it was good quality. I would say the girls played at their best game. This is how good that this game can be, at least in Northern Europe. The next game, Finland against Sweden males.
Jag tycker inte att det ser jag.
Okej, när vi bara synger. 1, 2, 3.